Good morning, my dear friends. My name is Ravi Kashyap, and today I'm going to make you understand the chapter nutrition in plants and animals. Okay, so there are two modes of nutrition in plants. The modes of nutrition in plants are autotrophic and heterotrophic. Now, autotrophic means what should I say? Autotrophic means plants who make their own food. Okay, for example, normal plants which have chlorophyll in them, and the examples of such plants are grass and algae. Now, algae is a different type of plant. Though it is considered, though it has, though it is considered autotrophic, it is a subtype of autotrophic. It is a symbiotic plant. Okay, it is a symbiotic. It is a symbiotic being. It lives in harmony with other being. Okay. So autotrophic means plants who make their own food, and heterotrophic applies to not only plants but also animals and humans. Heterotrophic means that people who take food from different organisms. For example, humans, we take food from plants, from animals. For vegans it is in plants only. Okay, but most vegans drink milk, and milk is obtained from animal. Okay, so then I have explained to you what does autotrophic and heterotrophic mean. Okay, so what is photosynthesis? Now, the photosynthesis is the process in which plants which contain chlorophyll process their food in presence of sunlight, water, oxygen. No, sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and certain other nutrients. Okay, so the chemical formula for photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 6H2O becomes in sunlight, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, 6 C6H12O6 plus 6O2. Now here CO2 means carbon dioxide, H2O means water, C6H12 and O6 is the formula for glucose, and glucose or carbohydrate. Okay, and O2 is oxygen. Everyone knows O2. Now, during photosynthesis, green plants convert solar energy into chemical energy. Okay, all green plants prepare food as glucose, and in most cases, glucose is converted into starch and stored in roots, stems, leaves, fruits, etc. The occurrence of photosynthesis can be detected by the presence of starch in leaves. Okay, photosynthesis mainly occur in leaves of the plant. They are considered as food factories or kitchens of the plants. Okay. Now, what is chlorophyll? The cells of green leaves and young green stems of plant have special organelles called chloroplasts, which contain a green pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll traps the solar energy and then use it to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose. Without chlorophyll, photosynthesis will not be possible. Okay. Now, there are 5 types of chlorophyll in plants: A, B, C, D, and E. Only chlorophyll A and B occur in the chloroplasts of the higher plants. Okay. Bacteria possess two related pigments, bacteriochlorophyll and bacterioverdin. Okay. To test the need of chlorophyll for photosynthesis, the varied leaf from a healthy plant that has been exposed to sunlight for a few hours can be tested by taking the leaf boiling it in water. Then leaf, we will put the water in a test tube with the leaf, and then we would put the test tube inside alcohol, a beaker containing alcohol. Then we will boil it. Then it would be considered leaf boiled in alcohol. Okay. Then we would we would give a few drops of iodine solution. We add it there. Then if the green part turns blue black, then if the green part then turns blue black, then the presence of chlorophyll is present. What? The presence of chlorophyll is there. Okay. So what is carbon dioxide? Now carbon dioxide is a gas. Now what is that gas? The gas which is carbon dioxide is the kind of waste from our bodies, because we expel it while we are breathing. Oops, sorry, I reminded you. You are now breathing manually. Sorry. While we are breathing, the oxygen we taking, like, okay. Now where I said I did not say it, I had to expel the carbon dioxide. Okay. Now that what happens right here is that we take in oxygen. The oxygen goes into our lungs, and the blood which is running in our body goes into the right atrium, and then it goes into the it goes into the pulmonary artery. And then it goes into the deoxygenated blood goes into the left atrium, and then it goes into the pulmonary artery vein, and then pulmonary vein, and then goes to the lungs. And when the lungs, and there the oxygen just go, the blood absorbs oxygen and deabsorbs carbon dioxide. Then when we expel air, the carbon dioxide gets out of our body, and when we breathe, it gets in our body. Okay. So so after that, the oxygen rich blood goes into our left ventrium, then goes into our right atrium, and then it goes into the pulmonary artery, and then it goes to our it goes to the other parts of body using some. Yes, the blood which is in the lungs, the oxygenated blood which is in the lungs goes into the pulmonary artery, and then reaches the heart, and there it reaches the heart in its left ventrium, and then goes into the right atrium, and when it reaches in the right atrium, it is pumped throughout our whole body. And this happens when we breathe, like in this mere moment. It is about it is about 50 milliseconds. 50 milliseconds, and that too because my hand reacts slowly. It is much smaller time than that. We breathe like that. Okay. Then how do we test the need for carbon dioxide in plants for photosynthesis? We need to